Hey, how's it going, YouTubers? Hey, first off, I just want to say thanks. I got a whole get that light out of your face. I got a whole shitload of new subscribers. I want to say I appreciate. I really do. It's a it's a nice feeling knowing that there's people finally getting to hear what you're saying. I haven't made a video in a while, and that's just because I'm kind of disgusted, not with my subscribers and everybody, but with just the same old shit. I'm starting to see this algorithm once more, where everybody seems to be falling back to sleep. Let me elaborate on what I'm talking about on that issue. This goes for everybody pretty much, but I mean, mostly it's the truthers that are saying that they're the truthers, and now the smaller outlets are starting to sound just like alternative media. All regurgitating the same fucking paradise bullshit. Probably want a fucking Syria, probably want Putin to be the new voice of reason, fucking Russia's awesome, the U.S. is terrible, Okay, so is Russia. Russia's also terrible. You guys aren't catching on to this idea that those international corporations. Well, think about this. They're international corporations, and if corporations are running the countries, then what would make us think that these Putin and Obama are really the people responsible for what the fuck is going on here? They are the figurehead, the thing, the straw man with a face. You know what I mean? They're human turned to straw man. They're not shit, man. They're just fucking being bossed around by corporations. I mean, sure, they're nefarious and they know what the fuck they're doing and they're in on it. So there's something, but I mean, they're not really what is controlling the thing. Just like I'm saying, we would have had Romney care, we would have had fucking Hillary care, or what the fuck ever. It would have been the same old incorporated bullshit, fucking fascists, steal your fucking money, keep the fucking middle class out of the game, put them down to the poor class, and make the rich and the poor, and there's no middle class, so there's no real opposition to government. That's just all it is, guys. Just wake the fuck up, all right? So here we go. I want to point out a couple of very important things that I've been, just sort of not ignoring, paying close attention to. So the validity of my statement will be, some good solid shit. It will mean something. It won't be just without, merit. So here we go. Russia, the Kremlin. They want to put the fucking the new central banking cartel headquarters right there. Okay, get that in your head. Keep that there. All right. Now, in order for you to rationalize this being okay, you'd have to think that Russia is actually doing more humanitarian good, more things that are naturally good than the U.S. right now. All right. So of course the U.S. is in on it. They want to look bad to you. All right. I've been talking about this since before the Boston bombing, and then especially during the Boston bombing with the Punisher insignias, and when everybody was saying, "Oh, look, it's obviously a staged incident." Well, yeah, with that many people involved, it wasn't really supposed to be kept a secret. It was supposed to leak, and you're supposed to find out, and you're supposed to distrust your government, and you're supposed to want to vote for the other side. Now you're getting trapped into another paradigm. Instead of being a political inside the country paradigm, now they're opening and broadening the paradigm to a bigger view, a world view, a new world view. Okay, now you guys got to pick up. They can't do this without you agreeing to it, rationalizing it, seeing it as for what it is, even though that's not what it is. You have to come to the rational. That makes it so much more believable when you decide to do it. So now you're getting herded basically into deciding to vote for the Russian the centralized banking cartel. That's what this little faggot fucking cocksucker heroin addict. What's his name? Uh, Brandon, whatever the fuck his name. I don't even want to remember his name, but it's one of those names. You know, whatever his name is, cocksucker Brandon. Everybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Anyway, that's what he's here all about. You heard him in his little interview. Oh, a little centralization of it. Okay, the fuck out of here, you little tweaker. Nobody's asking for your opinion. All right, you're funny. You're a fucking idiot, and you're fucking, highly intelligent, and we know what the fuck's going on. All right. You play this, you play that, and you look innocent, and you look like you're coming up from here, and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's an age-old game, dog, and we don't need another Hitler here. All right, we don't need another savior, another political, cocksucker like you. I'm just saying, we don't. I'm sorry. Don't need it. I'm done. All right. So moving on. All right. Well, got that out of the way. Now let's think. So now that we realize that all these corporations are internationally owned, and they're basically running all of the governments all together. Um, this is just a new way to find out this. This is also another. There's also another avenue to knowing what we're knowing here, right? It was provable a long time ago. I mean, Magna Carta era and everything like that. When ooh, snuck up on me. Or before that, when the pontiff for the what's his name, Pope Legate. Fuck, I can't remember. Well, anyway, when we were talking about having uh, Catholicism split into the Protestants, You could have proved it right there when all the paperwork leads right back to the money goes back to the fucking Catholics anyway, and Protestants are just a fake opposition to that. All right. So I mean, then we can go back even further than that when we start seeing that in Rome and in Italy and shit, we got underneath these under the Pope, underneath these giant churches, is where you got this little thing of Jesus here, and then underneath in the basement, you got this ceremonials of death and all this other shit, or you got this you know thing of Mithra right underneath you know the floor, the bottom floor, like another. I'm just saying, and the stories are really close to the same, but the point is this control device has been just altered and maneuvered around for centuries, guys, and and we're stuck in it. And if you're gonna just go, oh, I think maybe we should Putin's right, NSA is bad. Yeah, I know NSA is bad. So is everything else, though. Okay, not anything else that there's an alternative to it that's better. All right, this is the exact you know creating a problem and then having this solution that's going to make it look like it's your idea. So you have a reaction, and then I present this solution, and the solution is like just the same fucking thing was the problem, except with a different name on it. Even worse. Okay, it's just herding. Just nudging the herd is what's happening, folks. I just want to make a quick one, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do a lot of proof and all that kind of shit. You guys gotta understand this has got a lot to do with me not having patience, and also expecting that a lot of you are doing a lot of this research, because I'm not gonna 101 you to death. I'm not coming from there, man. I'm not coming from like we're gonna start with what is the NWO and all that. No, I'm just kind of expecting you to already be there once you're at my channel. You already know what the fuck's going on. You're up to date on all the world events, so that you realize that why the fuck would Al Assad Assad al whoa almost said Omar al Bashir, which is Sudan's president, but Bashir al Assad. Why the fuck would he fucking gas his own people while the whole world wants to get down on him? Well, the whole corporation world. It's all wrapped into you know the unity of the one. You can't get them into the IMF. You can't force them to do certain things that would benefit you and give you more control. Then we're gonna have to get rid of him. Why the fuck would he bomb his own people when everybody is looking for a reason to fucking blame him for anything, make him look bad so they can invade? I mean, and then we're just like stupid. We're sheep. Yeah, look what he did. That's horrible. We should fuck him up. Look what his dad did. Wake up, folks. Wake up, please. I mean, I'm not saying he's a good guy, because I'm not saying anybody in government's good. Okay? But what I am saying is you're letting a bad entity attract you to join up with it to fight something else. And that's what the point is. And then when you do that, you're trapped in this paradigm. And you're not on teams, guys. That's the problem. It's like you know, this coach doesn't care if you work too hard and die. This coach don't care. That's what the point is. There's no team for you, really. Okay, you're a pawn. You're nothing. You're oil in a machine. You're less than that even. Okay, so I mean to them, not to me, and not to you, because we're everything to us. So the thing is we're nothing to them, and I'm not joining up with anybody who considers me nothing. Don't you get that? Social Security. Do you think that's going to our old folks here, our friends, and our helpers, or our whatever the fuck you want to call them? Our our respected elderly. The people who paid into their Social Security for the most part. No, that money is going straight over to the Queen. I mean, we can go through the paperwork if you want, but a lot of you guys maybe you should just look it up. 1997 it was re-altered again to absolutely prove. So go ahead and look it up, man. Look that shit up. There's no real solidity. There's nothing here like you thought it was. That's the point. I just want to wake you guys up to reminding no. I just want to remind you guys to not fall back to sleep. Glasgow, man, I was really rooting for you for a while there, but then I saw your algorithm, and now I'm disgusted with you. Sorry, my man, but you're not worth watching anymore, and I'm unsubbing from you now. Okay? You can report on the news all day long, man, but what you're doing is you're just regurgitating RT shit. You're right on board with the elitist plan to make only the U.S. look bad and get you guys on board with thinking that another entity is better. Wake up. And it's not that you're not, awake. I can see. I've already explained to you a lot of times, and then you've gone ahead and insulted me and dragged in, let other people come in with, ignorant comments to me. That's just fine, dude. You want to play games, man? Then you play games with somebody else. I just want to let you guys know, pay attention to these truthers who say they're truthers. Seriously, pay close attention, because they're doing the same shit. Their end is the same as the elitists' end. Their goal is the same. I mean, if it wasn't, then why would they just keep on pushing RT shit? Why would they not think for a second that maybe they are being herded also? All right. And I'm not saying that he's intentionally do it. Like I said, I even told him, I'm not saying that this is like you're an intentional, you're working for them or whatever. Fuck, that's just, not everybody's doing that. I can understand how tricky psychology is. All right. But now I'm explaining it to you. Don't you see? You know what I'm saying? Like you still think that it's still smart to just be picking a team? And you see they own all the teams. You're still inside of a box. You need to back up and see the canvas, the whole thing. All right. And then you get all your little, oh, my Scotland camaraderie buddies, yeah, da, 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 and calling me a wank and all this kind of shit. You know what, man? Golly, really? You got to think for a second. You really do, because you're not a thinker, obviously. I mean, you're a regurgitator and a parroter, and you know you are. I mean, you regurgitate the names of the people in there, and you fucking regurgitate dates and stuff like that, but you don't have any idea about why. You just have, you know, up to you. Leave it up to you. What is it? What is it? Push the button. Nobody needs that. We can watch CNN for that crap, bro. Seriously. You're regurgitating CNN shit. And then an occasional thing that we all agree on that's super common and knowledge, or you'll go and do some, sympathy videos for things that are obviously wrong with things, and so you can point out how fucking good you are. And people be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then you go right on board back to the fucking RT shit, talking about how it's fucking, the U.S. and the NSA has been caught doing this again. When are we gonna grow? La 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 la. And do what, bro? And do what, bro? When are we gonna go out and just join in with the Kremlin and be on the other same team? You got any ideas? You got any solutions? Or are you just gonna keep on propagating the problem, bro? Bro, and I use that term very loosely with you at this point since you've been so damn rude to a real motherfucker like me, dude. Shame on you. Anyway, for the rest of y'all, I really appreciate you subbing to my channel. I haven't made a lot of videos, like I said, in a while, and maybe I should make some more. All right, peace out.